Welcome everyone, my name is Rigel and today we are going to take another look at what we know so far about the Eurovision Song Contest 2023. Of course, as usual, like in the last video, I will also be touching on Junior Eurovision, but first, I am recording this quite literally an hour after the host city was announced, and the host city is Liverpool. Now, a lot of people I don't think expected this, I think from the start, a lot of people expected the final two to be Glasgow versus Manchester. However, I think Liverpool does have some significant advantages, and also they got a lot of coverage from the BBC for some reason. So, yeah, there's possibly a reason why they were chosen ultimately. But either way, we will be going to Liverpool for 2023, and we don't have much else right now. We don't really have like theme art or anything, but we do have the logo right here, and it's very clever because obviously Ukraine won last year, so the heart, the Eurovision heart, is using the flag of Ukraine, but down here it says United Kingdom because, of course, the United Kingdom is hosting Eurovision 2023, specifically in Liverpool. So yeah, it will be hosted in the Liverpool Arena, which is actually more commonly known as the M&S Bank Arena. Like I said, I will go through on the blog what I think made it win out over other bits, but that's just gonna be like an October thing. You won't see it in the November edition. The event will be held on the 9th, the 11th, and the 13th of May, making this the first Eurovision to take place on odd number dates as opposed to even number dates since 2017, which was of course hosted in Kyiv, which was also hosted on the 9th, 11th, and 13th. Coincidence? I think not. So yeah, other than that, honestly, we haven't really gotten a whole lot. A few more countries confirmed, I think. A few more countries confirmed national finals. The only one that's really notable and different is that Poland changed the name of their national final back to Krajowe Eliminacje. But other than that, we don't really have much. We have a few dates right here. We have some rumors, which you can read on my blog. I talk about the countries in much greater detail. Sometimes I even give like rumored names and such. And yeah, again, we have the Big Five plus Ukraine, which means the grand final will have 26 countries, if I'm not mistaken. There's also rumors that North Macedonia might actually withdraw because they released their budget and there were no funding allocated to Eurovision 2023. But we don't really know at this point. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we will get the country list by the end of the month. So I guess we'll just find out by then. And the other countries here, not really surprising. The new director general of RTVS still hasn't said anything, so and they're already confirmed to not be doing Junior Eurovision, so I'm not particularly hopeful anymore. So yeah, that's Adult Eurovision 2023. It will be hosted in Liverpool. Yeah, not much else has changed really since the last recording other than the host city. We don't have the tickets yet. We don't have theme art or anything. The BBC, they appointed a new position named lead. It's called a lead commissioner. They appointed a certain Rachel Ashdown. I don't know how to pronounce it, but she was briefly the British head of delegation and was also on the reference group for a bit. But recently she was appointed by the BBC as the lead commissioner of Eurovision Song Contest 2023. And they also, the BBC also sought a production company to cover the insignia handover ceremony, and also the allocation draw. So yeah, that's a few things that happened, but otherwise, nothing really new. All of these countries already participated last year. So yeah, with that said, let's move on to Junior Eurovision, which of course we now know. Well, we knew for a long time it was going to be hosted in Yerevan, but we finally got at the end of September. The theme art and such, which I'm guessing was supposed to come on a lot earlier. But either way, we have it now. And it was revealed that it was due to the conflict with Azerbaijan that they had to delay the announcement. But we do have the art, the theme art, and the slogan, which is "Spin the Magic." It's also featuring a wooden top in the logo, which I think looks really cool. But I said in the last video that that they were hoping to get 20 countries. Well, obviously we don't have that. Of course, we have the UK returning. Some people call this the Eurovision host country curse. But Azerbaijan is not returning. Well, surprise, surprise. Bulgaria is not returning, and I think this is due to funding issues. I think their adult Eurovision participation might be at risk as well. Germany is not returning because of what they call a creative break, which is in reality a travel restriction, and Russia's not returning because duh. So yeah, we will have 16 countries. Again, I write about these countries a lot more in detail on the blog post, so link in the description. I haven't updated the host city yet, but I will do so right after I upload the video. But for now, we still have Maria Bigvava. We still don't know her song. Ireland is choosing their representative on the 23rd via, I think it's called Eurovision Ira or Junior Eurovision Ira, something like that. No idea. But yeah, they're choosing that, and they're also going to be writing the song in Irish, as they usually do, because it's TG4, or as the Irish like to say, TG Cahir. But anyway, yeah, we also have David Charlin, who a few days ago, as of recording this, did a press conference where his song was confirmed to be coming out in October. Well, this is October, but I think they said late October or something like that, and it will be in the Kazakh language, which is interesting because David Charlin is actually of Armenian descent. So right now he's learning the Kazakh language. But I think I also read that the song will be related to the homeland or something like that, and that one of the songwriters was the same songwriter who wrote Armenian Kalma, which was their 2019 song, and Forever, which was their 2020 song. Yeah, that's one of the songwriters. I don't know who the other one is. They haven't mentioned. Malta have chosen Gaia Gambutsa with the song Diamonds in the Skies. Like I said in the blog post, the performance had a kind of teal motif, if that makes sense. The Junior Song Festival in the Netherlands resulted in the selection of Luna with La Festa. And if you want to ask my opinion on it, I don't think the song is that good, but she dances well. North Macedonia have Laura and Irina. I don't know why it's written as Irini here, but yeah, Laura and Irina, and allegedly their song was supposed to come out in late September. However, of course, we still don't have the song right now, so it could be coming any minute. No idea, but they were selected quite a while ago via auditions. Poland selected Laura Bączkiewicz with the song To the Moon. Portugal still has Nicolas Alves. We still don't know his song. Spain selected a boy named Carlos Igues. And this is interesting because he actually sang Colors of Your Dream on La Voz Kids, which is the Spanish version of The Voice Kids. he sang Colors of Your Dream, which was, of course, the 2019 Junior Eurovision Armenian song, which means that, yes, he sung in the Armenian language, and he is also learning the Armenian language. So, yeah, very interesting. We might actually get to see him sing a song that is in Spanish and Armenian, which would be very interesting. And Ukraine has also selected their representative, which is Zlata Dziunka, with the song Nezlamna, which means unbreakable in Ukrainian. And, well, it says it has English, but frankly, I can't hear it. But anyway, yeah, it was not the favorite, not at all. The favorite was Zamovlyana, I think. Is that how you pronounce it? No idea. That was the favorite in Junior Vidbeer. However, it it went to a tiebreaker between them, and Zlata, and ultimately Zlata won out by 1 point. So Zlata will be representing Ukraine in Yerevan, and yeah, there's really not much else to say. These countries aren't participating. Germany will still broadcast it. So yeah, we've got a few more names for Junior Eurovision, but other than that, we also still don't have a whole lot. We don't have the running order or anything. So yeah, with that said, thank you for watching. Again, link in the description for my blog, where I go into far more detail than I ever could in this video, because again, I do not update this video, but I will update the blog continuously until the end of October. And yeah, go check that out, and I'll see you next time.